Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. Remember, we just left the area of Goodman Trace Penal. Okay? This is a connection, but now I'm reading it back again, what the information that we got. A penal man died after he was struck by a vehicle driven by his common-law wife when he stepped in front of the car, preventing her from leaving on Saturday. This is the common-law wife here. She has been identified as Ivana Madhu, 29-year-old, and in the video, her common-law husband has been identified as 41-year-old Narindra Parriman. It is alleged that they were having drinks at their Goodman Trace Penal Rock Road home. There was an argument and Madhu entered the vehicle. She reported to the police that Narindra walked in front of the vehicle and he was struck and rolled over. Police responded and made a report, and the report made by Madhu and found Narindra on the ground responsive, and he was alive. Your vehicle, a Nissan Versa, registration PDE 7371. Narindra reported to them that after a verbal altercation with his wife, she entered her vehicle and about to leave, and he stood in front of it to prevent her from leaving, and she knocked him down. He said that you knocked him down and rolled over the car. He complained of chest pain and was taken to San Narindra Hospital, where he was treated. He was later discharged on Monday the 24th. Today is the 26th, the 26th of March. Hours later, on Monday, around 10 p.m., Narindra complained of chest pain, and hhis wife Madhu took him to Superior District Hospital, where he died. The vehicle has now been impounded and whatnot at the Penal Police Station. So we are here to find out what exactly happened that day, on that dreadful day. Okay. Ivana, tell me.
Saturday evening, he come back. He wasn't home.
Right.
He come back home Saturday evening. He was drinking. And I take a few drinks with him.
How long you have been together?
A year, maybe going in 2 years.
2 years now.
Yeah.
And how old is he?
He's 41.
And you are?
29.
Okay.
Yeah.
And where he works?
He used to work for Al Music.
And where do you work?
I don't work nowhere at the moment. I stopped working when I meet him.
So you all were renting there?
Yeah.
At the place that we will now visit? Okay,
yeah,
go ahead.
He haven't been working 6 months now.
He haven't been working 6 months now? Why?
Because he ended up walking out of his job. He had no job. Whatever money that my father left me with, I supported the household.
Okay, very interesting. Okay.
Alright. I am not going to say that he was perfect, neither was I. He was very abusive to me.
Is it true, and I found out, on numerous times police visited that home?
Yes.
Is that true? I found out that based on mine as investigating.
That's correct.
And they said that on numerous times police had to go, responded to calls of argument and cussing and want to hit and chop and all kind of shippiness.
Correct.
Yeah, well, okay, go ahead.
Right, so he drinking and whatever, he started, he get high and he started to bring up things from the past. Right, which is a normal thing. He started to choke me and rush to hit me inside. So I take off the car keys so fast and I run. I run outside and I stand up by the yard. So I was just waiting for him to leave to go back inside to start the car to move out. So he went back inside and I run as fast as I could to start the car, started, and I was reversing out. Right? And he ran to the side of the vehicle. And he tried to hold it on.
So he was knocked down from the back of the vehicle?
Because of how fast I was trying to come out. Yes. But he fall right there, he fall flat on his back.
Well, you didn't know he was behind the car?
No. When he run, the way how it looked like if he trying to hold on to.
Okay, but he would have had to pass you to go to the back.
No, he didn't. We didn't reach to the back, you know. It's right into the side of the car. It happened because I showed them where he fall. Because I stopped the vehicle and I come out to try to help him. And he started to cuss me and get on again. And I end up leaving, but I called the ambulance and I did call the police. Right? That happened the Saturday night.
Wait. Let's go back to Saturday night. So after you started, so like, what was the nature of the argument, if you mind disclosing it?
Because of a song.
A song?
Yeah, a song which my ex used to play. And he started to say, well, that is what you like. you're gonna miss me again someday or something.
You'll miss me again someday.
Yeah.
How that go again?
I can't remember exactly that.
You will miss me again someday.
Something like that.
Okay. And
Yeah.
he started told feelings.
Yeah.
And he said thinking about your ex, you feel you're reminiscing.
Well, something like that.
Right. So the argument erupted there.
Yeah.
And
well, it's a normal thing for he to want to
go in a
hit.
zone.
Yeah, to get that kind of feeling and then rush to hit and that kind of thing and be aggressive. It's not one occasion I had with him in this manner. It's plenty where I hide from everybody, plenty where I couldn't take it.
And why didn't you leave him?
Because we always try to mend it up, and he always come in here and saying he's sorry, he always calling and saying he's sorry, and I always give him a chance.
Pack up and come back by your mother and them here and
yeah.
How much times? About 3 times?
About 3 or 4 times, yeah.
So that's a normal thing then?
Yeah.
So normally, how we used to get along with your parents, with your mom and them?
Them, he always cussing and getting on and thing, but them is people, they don't hold nobody in mind in that kind of way, so them always
try to make things
work, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that day, you jump in the car, that Saturday, you jump in the car,
yes.
And you reverse.
Yes, and he was coming to grab to open the door to get to
the back door.
That would be the front door.
Right.
Yeah, and it's right there, like he misbalanced or something, and he fall. He falls. So to be honest, I hear.
But if he fall, you'll fall between the 2 wheels. He
fall like this way.
Right.
Like that. Right. I don't know how, if he, like when he grab, if he misbalance and fall, or I can't recall exactly everything, but when he fall, I jump out the car, and I go on to help him. But he started cussing and get on,
so
and
you already
I just
felt that the car went over an object?
It sounded like it hit. It didn't sound like, it didn't feel to me as if I'd gone over something.
Right.
I hear the noise, but it's not like I feel a wheel or anything going over in that kind of way. And I tried to help him, but he didn't. He was cussing and getting on, and I said the best thing for me to do is to leave. And I left him that said night, and I come right here.
So the police ambulance pick him up right there?
Yeah. They didn't pick him up in the ground. He walked. He gets up. Listen, this is how it's tricky.
Why everybody saying that ambulance pick him up right there for?
No, he gets up from there and he walked to the side of the fence. You see the big gate in front? It have a fence to the side. He hold on there and he walk and meet the ambulance then by the road. The police who was there could say that, because the police who come and talk to me yesterday morning, he said that the ambulance, when he walk the ambulance pick him up by the road.
Okay.
So he walk on there and the ambulance carry him. The Sunday morning I go on by his wife and I talk to she.
His wife?
Yes. I went to see if he was there.
So I thought you were his wife?
Well, that's his legal wife.
His legal wife?
With his 3 kids. So
you have a wife and you have 3 children?
Yes.
So he left his wife and his 3 children for you?
No, he did not.
They were breaking up?
When I meet him, he was already renting.
He was renting by himself?
Yes.
Oh, well, alright. So you didn't break up nobody?
No, I did not.
See, that's why I'm very happy that I hear to hear the whole truth.
Right.
So you hear all kind of things. People saying all kind of things.
Right.
So you see her clearly here now, because okay, so he left his wife and his children, and you met him renting.
Yes, correct.
By himself.
Yes.
All right. So the Sunday morning, what you did?
I went by his wife. Well, that's coming to 5 o'clock. I went there.
So you only wife his talk?
Well, if it's something to do with Randy, sometimes if he drink and he go there or something, I would call to find out, well, if he there with the children, just to make sure he okay. And that is the kind of conversation, really. Nothing too serious. And I went to, and I blew the horn, she come out, and we was talking. We talked a little while.
Right.
And from there, I leave, and I went in the hospital, because she's the one who told me he was in the hospital. Right? So I went there, and I gone in the hospital, and well, when I reached there, he started to get on and thing, and
yeah,
and say he don't want me there and whatever. And then he tell his son call me and tell me to come, to bring his keys and bring a sheet. His son call and say to come back, because I leave him when he get on, so when I going back home.
But the incident happened.
Yeah, I went back home. And I kept, well, about 11 o'clock, after 11, I leave and I went with the bag of clothes and I carry sheets and things. I meet his wife and his son there.
And you give them it?
No, I stand right there with him and I was talking to him and I remained with him.
And we was telling in front of the wife and them?
Nothing, he just tell me, well, they say they're keeping him for observation, nothing wrong.
So come back normal?
Yeah. Nothing then wrong, we was good. He called me and we was good. He used somebody's phone as well in the hospital. And he asked me, well, I had his phone with me, so he said, well, he want the phone and whatever. So I carried back the phone with the clothes and everything.
So you call the babe and when you come back?
Yeah. Well, that's my babe. Right?
All
so
right, a different
I
stay.
Right, so I stay now. I stay with him till the evening. When it's 3 o'clock, I went and get something for him to eat. And I come back and I wait for visiting hours, 4 o'clock. I stayed with him till 5 o'clock and I went back home and I gave him a rest. And he called me 5 o'clock Monday morning. And he tell me, he say, don't worry to come early. I go call you because they go leave me to go home today.
To discharge?
Yes. So I said, well, all right, no problem. Call me 7 o'clock.
So you was picking him up?
Yeah, 7 o'clock he called me and he told me, he said, baby, leave and come home. Come in the hospital for me.
He said, babe, leave and come home?
Yeah, come for...
So why you didn't go back by your wife and she changed? You want to go back by them?
No. No, that was his choice. You understand? I went for him in the hospital and he drive from the hospital come home.
He drive the car?
Yeah, he drive my car, yes.
The PDE?
Yes. He drive the car, come home.
Right.
We come home and cook, eat, and we sleep.
What time will you start to cook?
Let me tell you, if 10 o'clock or something, we reach home. Yeah, and I cook.
Really? You make a roti or something?
Dumpling and chicken.
Dumpling and chicken?
Yeah. He eat, and we go on and sleep.
So he talk about the incident and I say, well, it's your back and
all he says is that somebody from Penal domestic something come and talk to him and they ask him, well, what he want to do about the situation. He say, well, that is his wife and we men up things and he don't want nothing and he signed. That is what,
signed the document.
Yeah, he say he signed the document. That is what he tell me when we was coming home.
Oh.
Other
so
than the incident, no. Other than the incident,
how he say they treat him in the hospital and all that he talk?
All he say, he couldn't take the smell. Okay. that was really, that is it. He just tell me. But otherwise than that, he was good because when I reached the doctor, them was there around him.
Right.
And they say, don't let that incident, don't let that kind of thing happen again.
Yeah,
they say, well, nothing is wrong with him. He have no broken bones, nothing.
Right.
So he was good. Look, I have the discharge paper.
So where are they getting this thing that the car roll over him?
I don't know.
And knock him down and the car roll over him?
I don't know. They say I bounced him down.
That was the police saying, no?
Well, the police was there apparently.
That was the police saying?
The police was there because that did not happen.
Man get knocked down. They say this man get knocked down. He was dragged. The vehicle ran over him. The vehicle ran over him. He was found under the vehicle. Something like that, but he never does.
And he get up and walk and go into the ambulance.
The vehicle roll over him. But you say now that when after that you leave, you call the police and the ambulance, he walk out on the side of the house by the wire. He stand up, the thing come, then he call you back to bring clothes and then he call the wife and the children was there.
No, the wife and the son alone.
The wife and the son alone?
Yeah.
And that phone, yeah. And the wife and the child was there. His son and then he called you back. You come and pick you up. But there's no vehicle roll over him.
I did not roll over the man, Mr. A.N, and I love that man. And that is the thing. Everybody looking at me as I do something. I am not. Watch how much thing I going through with him. You understand? And
so he drive that car when he picks. So he pick you up anymore. When you go down by the hospital, he want to reason.
Well, he know I coming for him. I walk up the stairs, I go and get a bag and pack up his stuff and thing. And I walk down, went and collect medication.
What like in the morning? Monday morning? To
be honest, he never tell me nothing about it.
You play the song again?
No.
Someday I'll see you again.
No.
Okay.
No, he never back my song.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, and that was it. He drive the car, come home.
Yeah.
Normal. This is what happened the Monday now.
Yeah.
Right? The Monday, when we go on and we eat and thing, he lie down. About minutes to 5.
In the evening.
He started telling me, I babe, I get a pain here.
Oh, yeah.
Like on this side, he tell me, he said, I get a pain here. So I say, what do you want to do? You want to go back in the hospital?
Yeah.
So he said, no, not yet. Let me see what's going on. Right? here I want to go. When he couldn't take the pain no more because I make some tea for him, ginger and garlic and thing because the pressure was high. So I give him the tea, drink the tea, take out the clothes right in the room, and he go in the shower. And when he went in the shower, I take out his clothes and there and I put it. But the AC was on in the room, so he didn't change the clothes in the room. He said, just bring the clothes to me outside by the washroom area there. I carry the clothes, he put up his drawers and the pants halfway. And he tell me, he said, go and bring a sheet from the next room. Right? This is exactly what happened. He said, go and bring a sheet for me because I go feel cold when I go inside there. I said, okay, so I walk in the next room by the toilet door and I go on and I get the sheet. And when I walk in the room and I taking out the sheet, I hear something fall. And the door, like where your hand hit or your foot hit, it slammed in the door and locked me inside. So now I'm opening the door and I'm shoving it. I shove in the door to see, well, what it is or what going on with him. But I see when I open the door, I peep, I see his head by the door. So I push the door. I push the door, I get a little space so with watch the size of me and I fit through that. I fit through it and I run out to go and see what happened to him. When I run out, I take some water and I throw it on his face. Me seeing nothing, or here, me seeing no movement, nothing, right? I go on and I take some beer rum and I give him to smell till I couldn't take him. I run and I call the neighbor. I go on and bang the door and I tell him, come help me, call the ambulance and thing now. And them come and they see what was going on and them was there with me till the ambulance pick him up and carry him to Superior. And when we reach Superior, after about half an hour, they call me in and they tell me, well, that's it. And that is the truth and nothing but the truth. I sit down here and I see things and I see what posts, where the posts up, where you post the page, and it just killing me because nobody don't know what I'm going through. And I here with my family and I don't know what going on with he. I can't get access to nothing concerning he, where they have him, what they're doing, when it's funeral. I live with him. That's the man I was sleeping with forever. So how long we lived, we had a life together. I was not his legal wife, but I was living with him. I was the person doing everything for him. It's hard. And I just here and I can't get in contact with nothing, and I just like a stranger. I was never in his life.
The wife take control of everything? Because
she's next of kin. She's legal. So the next day, this is something I should say, I should mention. Right? The next morning, the Tuesday, the sister and them come. Right? And they come, yes, they come for his clothes, they come for his belongings, his jewel, his clothes, and what they want to know what it have his own in the house.
But they can't go in your house just so.
Exactly. What we have there is what we build together. It have some things, well, what he buy.
You can't discuss that as you are his business.
Right. So what you coming at me for? He said he has something to give his children. I have it, I will give them it. I not holding back on that. But don't do me like that. Don't treat me as though I is nothing. I was living with the person. That was my husband. I consider him as my husband because when I was going through my thing, 6 months he wasn't working. Nobody didn't know how we was paying. We rent and living.
How much rent you pay at that house?
We used to pay $2,500 and plus, well, light bill used to be one side. Right?
And you was paying that?
I was paying that from the time he stopped working.
Okay.
It was very hard. It was very, very hard. It had times where we couldn't afford to buy something proper to eat. Thank God for my mother and them. She used to help me out.
So this, but you and the wife is talking. I called she and asked you what going on, are they?
This morning his son called and they asked for the landlord's number. They want the father clothes. They want his jewelry, and they want to see what he have.
But they can't go in the house just so you are the person in the house?
Yeah.
So you let them in the house?
No.
Okay.
They bring police to go in the house to get the clothes that he had on the night of the incident and stuff. So I gave them it. I have nothing to hide. I didn't do this man nothing in that kind of way. I was just trying to leave because I didn't want to get licks, and I accustomed with that happening, and I have proof of all the abuse that he used to do me before, but that I forgive him
never
for that.
wanted to leave even
No, I always forgive him. I always try to make things work. My mother used to quarrel with me. Why doing?
Do you think he was a little insecure because based on his age?
Could be. I am young, yeah. It could be. I don't know.
But any of your boyfriends to hot up your head and thing?
No. I had a protection order submit, but I don't know if it went through or whatever for the person that I was with before, and that was just it. That was the problem, and it has solved the problem.
But I think he was jealous. He was always jealous of you.
He always.
Like you gotta go out and thing.
Always. I used to never go nowhere.
I mean, never going away and thing.
My family used to have things, and I used to never go because he always feel as though it's something I shouldn't do.
And I should be home.
Well, could be. I don't know.
You can't talk to nobody?
No. I wouldn't lie for nothing. I telling you the God honest truth about everything, and this is what it is. I didn't want it to reach.
So you had insurance on it?
Huh?
You had insurance on it?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know. The asked if documents and thing, his wallet and thing.
Yeah.
I give them his wallet and everything.
Yeah. So you think that you should not be treated like that?
This is not, no, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. Yeah.
You used to cook for each children?
All the time when when he go in, I cook in and pack in. I don't like to reapproach anything about that, but it's something I used to do within myself.
And always send food for them?
Yes, he used to go and carry it, drop it and come back.
They like how you cook?
I can't see. Because right now I is a bad person. I kill the husband, the brother, the son. He never used to talk to none of his sisters. He used to never talk to his father because his father never talked to him because of how he leave his wife and children. And now
why he left his wife and children?
Well,
when you met him, why he left his wife and 3 children?
He said he was asked to leave.
How old are his children?
I think his big son is 16, going in 16, and one of his daughter is 10 and one is 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you never missed them and thing?
Yeah, he used to cry, he used to study them, but that is what it is. He said he was asked to leave because they tell him he have to leave.
His wife told him that?
Yeah, his wife and his son, that is what he told me.
Okay.
So he said he didn't make not problem, he'll leave. And after that is when I meet him.
And how you met him?
Well, I used to work in a bar in Sando.
Right.
Yeah, and he come there, and from there we start to talk and then.
And that was it?
Yeah. So when I meet him, I stop work because he didn't want me to work in that kind of
environment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what it is, and.
So all you had with him is good memories also?
Yes.
But he was good to you?
He was good to me. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah. Well, again, thanks for talking to us. Is there anything you want to say that,
I just want everybody
you want to say, go ahead.
To stop blaming me and stop accusing me. I am just human, and if you all was in my position, I hope all you probably would have been doing the same thing or done the same thing. I don't know. I didn't bounce him. He didn't stand in front of the car. I didn't roll him over. It was nothing like that.
Do you think that you deserve to go to attend the funeral?
I want to.
You deserve an invitation?
I want to. I deserve that. I deserve that, to be honest.
No bacchanal?
Because nobody used to get up and pack his bag 4 o'clock and send him to work. And when he come home getting hot food, 3 times a day I would cook. Breakfast and lunch and dinner. Wash your clothes, make sure everything. That kind of lifestyle, no. He was an inside person. If he want to drink, he used to more or less go by a bar or the road somewhere, take a few drink, beer, whatever, and come back home, or buy anything and drink home. Because he never really liked to carry me anyway outside and lie. I don't know.
People watch you?
I don't know.
So where you always go beach hunting?
Sometimes. Yeah, occasionally. Yeah. Once in a while.
And what you all did for Christmas with him and thing?
Christmas, it was a very difficult time.
Why?
Because he wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it was hard. So.
Let me ask you something, but he could have gone back to his house anytime, or they never wanted him there?
I think as long as his mother-in-law was there, then she didn't want him there.
Okay.
So it was something that he couldn't do.
So when you go there, he said, just meet them by the road or something?
No, he used to go and sit down by the shed and whatever, line with the children.
And they carry food and things?
Yeah. Even so, if we going out the road too, or we go out the road, I'll tell him, I'll say, let me go out, stop and buy something for them to eat.
Snacks and things?
Snacks and carrots. Yeah, because that's,
children.
Yeah. I used to always encourage him to be there for his children. I wouldn't take the father away from them. I wouldn't do something like that.
Do you think the children hate you?
Well, probably what instilled in their head, I could say.
But you never treated their father bad?
Never.
Yeah, because strange enough that if after you go into the hospital, he called you and bring clothes. If he was so bad, why would he, the Monday morning, 5 o'clock, why you tell her come later, pick him up, you pick him up in the morning, you go and you get the medication. He called you and you pick him up.
Yeah.
And he drive the car.
Yeah.
So why you didn't go back home?
I don't know.
If you wanted to kill him.
Well, yeah.
It's just a point of bringing up, you know.
So
if you wanted to kill him, why would he go back by you, drive the car, go home, you cook curry chicken and dumpling, he eat, and then later in the evening around 5 and he said, I got a little pain, and it just happened.
Yeah.
Why he didn't go back home?
I don't know. And the thing is, I have the discharge paper where they discharge him, and he was all fit and fine to go home.
Show me discharge paper, please.
Yeah, I get it printed out here because I had to snap it. The
I'll take a picture of it.
Took the original. Make it out. It's too simple.
Okay. Okay. That's sad, boy. What was his date of birth? When he born?
I just know 16th of February. I don't know the
16th of
year.
February, yeah.
Yeah.
You be strong.
This is shocking to me as well as everybody. So nobody should look down at me.
So the day when he collapsed, and before we go, when he collapsed, you called the neighbor and he was already dead.
I can't see.
The ambulance pick him up?
The ambulance pick him up, yeah.
How long the ambulance take to come?
About half an hour.
And he was not breathing?
Well, as far as we could see, it didn't look so.
What was the last few hours with him?
Very good. Quiet.
All the talk and thing?
Quiet, yeah. We talk, he lie down, he sleep a little bit, we watch TV. It was good.
Thanks again. Thank you. You're satisfied that you have said everything that you wanted to say, right? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from his girlfriend. And this is what happened with respect to the report saying that this woman drove over, took a car and drove over her husband. That's the report. This is what has been said. This is what has been circulating. That woman drives over her husband. He blocked the car in the road. But, you know, I just wanted to bring the facts to you. Okay? Thank you again.